France has a nuclear umbrella. Could its European allies fit under it? So, in the end, Charles de Gaulle was right. As president of France in the 1960s, it was he who launched the policy of French strategic independence. Of course, he said, Americans were more our friends than Russians are, but the U.S. too had interests. And one day their interests would clash with ours. In the world of today, his warnings have never seemed more clairvoyant. From his principle of superpower detachment, de Gaulle conjured the notion of France's sovereign nuclear deterrent, whose existence is now at the center of debates over European security. France and the UK are the only two countries on the European continent which have nuclear weapons. Currently, France is just short of 300 nuclear warheads, which can be fired from France-based aircraft or from submarines. The UK has about 250. The big difference is that the French arsenal is sovereign, i.e. developed entirely by France, whereas the UK relies on U.S. technical input. On Wednesday, President Emmanuel Macron aired the idea that France's deterrence force de frappe, could, in this highly uncertain new era, be associated with the defense of other European countries. His suggestion drew outrage from politicians of the hard right and left, who say that France is considering sharing its nuclear arsenal, that, according to government officials as well as defense experts, is a falsification of the argument. Nothing is to be shared. According to Defense Minister Sébastien Lecornu, the nuclear deterrent is French and will remain French, from a conception to a production to its operation, under a decision of the president. What is under discussion is not more fingers on the nuclear button. It is whether France's nuclear protection can be explicitly extended to include other European countries. Until now, French nuclear doctrine has been built around the threat of a massive nuclear response if the president thought the vital interests of France were at stake.